No wrestling, and he comes to your home and he beats you in what you're good at. That's a warrior's mentality. And I've never seen any heavyweight do that either.
Now we are here with the coach Babak. Tell me your opinion about the fight and generally from the events in Cologne.
Yeah, regarding the fight, this was a very big fight. I think they set the record. What I heard, UFC was here in the same arena year 2009 and they couldn't fill it up. I think they had 11,000. But this time around it was like 20,000. It was an awesome fight because Hatef proved everyone that he doesn't need only wrestling. And for that I'm very happy. He showed everyone that he can go 5 rounds, no problem. Standing up, that's it.
Can you tell us about the game plan?
I trained him for 5 rounds. When I came to train him, I thought he was way too big. He couldn't fit through the door. I was thinking I need to get him like fit, slim for 5 rounds. And I keep telling him, we're not gonna train like thinking we're gonna finish the fight. We're gonna think like 5 rounds. What he didn't know, a lot of rounds when he was training, it was 6 minutes. It wasn't 5. So I was putting him on a 6 minutes, 5 rounds. And one time he found out, but most of the time he didn't even know. It was like 6 minutes, 5 times.
Now there are rumors or people that are talking about the decision. They criticize the decision. What do you say about them?
Well, I'm very big on social media. I don't see anybody criticizing. It's only the opponent's buddies. A couple of guys from his city, from his country. Everybody, 99.9999%, everybody knows who won. And it was even a poll on Octagon's page. Ask people who you think won. It's 87, 88% on Hatef. Probably tonight will be 90%, and the opponent is just only a couple of friends. And it wasn't even a discussion. It was like we'll laugh at this. It was like ridiculous. Me, every round he won. If you look at John Jones' fight against Alexander Gustafsson, I used to train Gustafsson before when he started, right? One reason Gustafsson lost, even though he did a good fight, because he was running around so much. Not only that, he was getting hit. I mean, this guy, in this fight, the opponent was getting hit. Yeah, of course, he punched back, but look at the fight. It's like he initiates almost every attack. So it's not even a discussion. It's like, there's a couple of his friends, I understand, you know.
About the future plans, what's your plan for upcoming events?
Hatef just gonna chill a little bit. Like some guy from, like his friend wrote that he had a broken elbow, broken this. Nothing is broken. Why you guys lie? Nothing is broken. He checked. This eye was the finger, was the thumb. I mean, he didn't mean to, but it happens in the fight. And nothing is broken. He just pulled his shoulder on the first round, and he couldn't do his wrestling for the rest of all 5 rounds. Even though he had a good single leg one time, and I was surprised why he didn't pick him up. And I'm like, that should he finish. That's like a finish for him. That's his signature move. And I'm like, something is wrong. But he didn't tell us during the whole fight. They pulled his shoulder. That's a warrior's mentality. And he kept going in there, and he even tried a couple of more times. Zero wrestling. He'd get out of his own comfort zone, fighting on the other opponent's terms, like standing up battle. You understand? Like, no wrestling, and he comes to your home and he beats you in what you're good at, in your own game.
I also see on social media that you're training Alexander Rakic. And do you support him? Do you go with him to Canada to his fight?
Yeah, basically on 4th of December, the camp with Alexander Rakic starts. And then we're gonna train the whole time in Vienna, in Austria. Hatef probably gonna join us to train with Alex. He's gonna chill a little bit, and then soon he could join us and train with Alex, which they used to before. They've been training with each other. I even took him one time to Norway, and he trained with Alistair Overeem, which I used to coach. Volkan Ozdemir, he was other student I had. So I bring Volkan, Alistair, then we had the Joker in Norway. We have, it's like 4 UFC fighters plus 2 other guys. And I brought Hatef, he trained in Norway. So I usually bring him out. I bring him to Zagreb. He trained with those guys, with Ivan Ersanay, and now I'm gonna bring him to Vienna as well.
Any last words to the fans?
to all your fans, to all your people that following Hatef and like Hatef, he has a very good heart. He's a simple guy, and he's a true warrior. I coached many guys. I can say 5 of the guys that I trained, they won UFC belt. 4 of them almost made it. They lost. One of them was like Anthony Johnson. And I coached guys that won KSW, Bellator, all this. So basically, when I was a coach of Brazilians, even other gyms around Europe, I've seen a lot of good fighters. But this guy, his heart is just, he goes. I never seen anything like this. He has a true warrior spirit, like he really fights. He comes to win. I never seen anything like this. Like he goes in the 5 rounds, he doesn't care. I'm very happy that I'm dealing with a guy like him. And he never complains. For a heavyweight, this is one of the main things. Usually heavyweights are kind of lazy. But this guy being so many camps, he never complains. Even in training, I push him to his limit. He never complains and he keeps going. I never seen any heavyweight do that either. So true warrior mentality.
Thank you very much for this interview.
All right,
nice,
thank you.
Thank you.